Since I started teaching, I understand what the leaders said, but I started teaching. I think it's my fourth week now, if not the third week. The number never reached 50% of the class. The number never reached 50% of the class since I started teaching. That's why I was so worried when last week I saw only 36 students attending. The number is going down. But now you wrote a test. Things are not looking good here. I don't have to pretend. Things are not looking good. And if you are using method A, please, that method is not working for you. Move to method B when you still have time. Remember, guys, marks, you don't get marks from heaven, isn't it? It's not like manna from heaven. So please focus on where you are going. Because these reasons that I understand, those are valid reasons. But can you use those reasons when you are not qualifying? Because the issue now, you can complain about that, complain about that, complain about that. Later on, they want the module mark. You don't qualify. Can we say we didn't qualify because of that? We didn't qualify because of network? No. Let's find a way that can work for us. I know, it's not like I'm not experiencing what you're saying. I know network is an issue. Remember, last week I was also affected by network. Why I'm staying, let them just give an example. Why I'm staying, I have issues with network. But whenever I have a class, I have to make a plan. So if you know that where you are staying, there's an issue of network and you are having a class, try to do something, guys. Our classes, they run from 7:30 to 6 o'clock. You cannot say that you'll fail to go to your room at 6 o'clock. It's still early. So you cannot say no. I cannot walk during the night. What? Our classes run during the day, isn't it? So try to find a method that can work for you, so that don't forget your target. Your target to do what is to complete the degree. Because you cannot tell your parents at home that I failed this module because of network. They will say, when you are affected by network the first day, what did you do? Nothing. You see, now we are losing the case. So let's not, where there are things that we don't have control of, like the issue of network, but let's find another way to do it, to get rid of that. Please, Buffett, please, I'm begging you now. Things are not looking good here. And then if now people are not attending, what are they going to write for test two? Because you cannot expect us to lower the standard so that you guys, you can pass without understanding. We cannot set class examples so that even if you didn't calculate, you know that the final answer is 2. No, we cannot do that. We have to maintain the standard. No matter we're having issues of network or what, we have to maintain the issue of what? Of standard. So please, Buffett, let's be the only way is, I think, it's the venue-based tutorials. Remember, yes, I understand the leadership blessing, but we are also guided by the rules. If the university is not suggesting that, I don't have powers to say no. Come to the venue-based tutorials. We don't have a problem, because now, as we are speaking, I'm in campus. So even if you were attending at the TC, I will be with you at the TC doing the tutorials. But so far, we'll be given the go ahead by what? By our line managers or our director. You guys, you have school representatives. Why don't you ask them to go to the director to suggest that? That's another angle that you can use. You see, you are doing something to solve the current problem. Ask your school reps to go to the right office and ask, is it possible for us to attend contact tutorials, venue based? and then the director will give you what the answer, and then the director will give your leaders the answer. It's not like now we don't want to. The rules so far doesn't allow us to do that. But I'm worried now. We're left with only one day, which is Thursday. After that Thursday, you'll be writing a quiz on the 19th. What are you going to write? I know Good Friday you'll be doing uh, Good Friday related stuff. You see, Good Friday, I know you'll be doing Good Friday related stuff. You see, so please, guys, things are not looking good. Let's change the way we're doing things. Let's change the way we're doing things, and then I think we'll survive. Don't remember the promised land, guys. We're going to the promised land. It's up to you if you want to march with me, unless if you don't trust my leadership. But I'm saying, let's use this method to get to the promised land. As long as you attend classes, I don't think you'll struggle that much when you get to our test. Classes, most of the secrets you can get them from a class, not by listening to the recordings. You cannot listen to all these recordings unless if you missed one. It's possible to listen to maybe it's 45, 1 hour, 30 minutes. You can do. Imagine in a day you didn't even attend a single class, and maybe you're supposed to attend 3. It means you owe 4 hours, 30 minutes just to go somewhere under the tree and start listening to the recording. And again, if you say you will download these things and listen to them, imagine you start at 8 o'clock in the evening to listen to this recording.
So,
Are you? Yes.
so since we didn't perform well, test 1, is it not possible that
Yes.
maybe you try and get us quiz 3 and a special test?
No. Now we're not considering that because we still have enough percentage that you guys, if you can change the way you're doing things, we still have 57 point. Is it 57 point what? I was told yesterday that you still have 57.5% outstanding. So try to use the remaining percent wisely. You have the test 2 coming, you have quiz 2
Mm.
coming, you have assignment coming. So if you can change your mentality,
Oh,
I
if
don't
we have
think
an
you can fail
assignment.
to score. Even assignment, I don't think you can fail to score. But provided you change the mentality. Don't say, you see leadership, this thing of saying, ah, I didn't fail alone. A majority of us, we failed. You start laughing. It's wrong. When you meet your parents at home, you won't say majority of us failed this module. They want to know how did you perform alone. You cannot bring a leadership that even Tlayan failed. I'm not the only one who failed. You cannot tell your parents that one. When you get home, they'll say, why did you fail this module? You cannot say, this one, majority of us failed. I don't think your parents will be expecting that type of an answer. You are here to represent your family, not yourself. Understand that part. You are not here for yourself. You are here to represent your family. I'm just giving an example, leadership, because you are our class rep. Sorry, sorry for that. I'm just worried, guys, about you guys. Seems like I assume by now your panic button was supposed to be on. So no, things are not looking good here. If it's a matter of me going to the office every day, then let me arrange that things are not good. Let me arrange with the lecturer that can I please go to consult. If we arrange, I can even ask the HOD that my students, they're saying our consultation hours are not enough. They need maybe two days per week. We can arrange that. But when I noticed with Mr. Chavalan, people are not coming. People are not consulting. Only same faces are consulting. So please, guys, let's work together. We're not happy when we are failing. Because now you're failing. I know you think it's the opposite. But when we're failing, we're not happy. But what can we do? So can you please continue, guys? Can you please continue? Can I get questions and consult? If you feel like our consultation hours are not enough, request, ask your what? Ask your class rep that, can you please ask Mr. Malek to also include this day as a consultation day. We can agree about that one. Say, maybe say Monday from 2 to 4. Please, we want to also consult on Monday, not only on Thursdays. We don't have a problem. I won't have a problem because now I'm the one teaching. It's not Mr. Chavla. So we can arrange that. If you feel like the Thursday part is not working for you, you can suggest for another session. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
You see on question 3, Roman figure number 3.
Yes. Let me go to that. Yes. Yes.
I don't understand the question when they say perform a partial F test at 5% level. Do we use that that formula of partial coefficients of determination?
No. Can someone come in and answer the leader? What are we supposed to do leadership here? Class rep, Petulo, Pumulo. Can you please help the leader? What is expected from you guys to do there? If she's struggling, can someone come in and help the leader? Yes. And Damini? Damini, check your mic.
We use partial F test where we partition the regression. The one we used where we partition regression, where we're calculating SSR of X1, SSR of X2. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember
Yes.
that one.
Yes,
Yes,
but
we
this
use.
one, if you check, thank you, leadership. But leadership, Damin, what is happening with this one? You're not supposed to test to come up with 2 ANOVA tables. I'm saying test for only X1. Remember, you tested for what? You tested for X2, isn't it?
Yeah.
From Roman figure 2. You know, you tell us if this one is important in what? In predicting the Y. Now I'm saying, instead of asking you to use the t-test again, I changed. I said for X1, use the partial F test. The question that may follow is that, based on your findings from Roman figure 2 and Roman figure 3, what is your final mode? Roman figure 2, you have tested for beta 2. Roman figure 3, I'm asking you to test for what? For beta 1. So it means when you write that ANOVA table, you'll use that one where you say SSR of X1 given X2. You only need only one ANOVA table for Roman figure 3 for you to solve the problem.
Oh, now I get it. I get it. No, I
Yes.
get it now.
So,
I know what we have
yes,
to do. We
I
have to
can. That's
find.
why I'm saying I can create another question and say maybe Roman figure 6 and say, based on the findings from Roman figure 2 and Roman figure 3, what is your final model? Do you understand, leadership?
Yeah, no, I understand. It's just that that word partial just confused me a bit. Now I remember
Oh,
what you were
okay.
saying in class, what you have to do.
Okay.
Now I get it,
Oh,
sir.
okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, leadership. What else, guys? Guys, let's talk. Feel free. Feel free, Wafui, too. Sayani, are you still angry at me? I just give an example. Sayani, can I get more questions, please? So if we check from my blackboard, I said you can also go to the notes. Let's check the one from the notes. I said go to the task from the notes. Please do these questions now. Do these questions. So what we can do with the question, this one, the one that was projected now, another advice that I can ask you to do. Let me share it again. You see this question, guys. What did we cover so far? I taught you how to what? How to find the betas and also what? Interpret those betas. You must do the same here for the sake of practice. If you can check the question was saying what? Estimate, find the parameter, the parameters in it, beta 0, beta 1, beta 2. But for the sake of practice, interpret them. Interpret the what? The parameters. Roman figure 2, you tested using beta 2. You tested for beta 2. Also find test for beta 1 using the same method. When you get to Roman figure 3, include the other ANOVA table where you test for x2 given that x1 is already in the model. Just add questions so that you can cover everything that we have covered. Find coefficient of determination. Coefficient of determination r squared. Interpret that value. Make sure that whatever we have covered, you start including more questions here because you have the data set. Use the same data set to create more questions for yourself and start answering so that according to my belief, it doesn't mean that for you to understand something, you have to solve 15 questions doing one thing so that you understand. No. If you can have 2 questions and then you apply these things, you apply. You can even take the same questions, the one that are asked here, apply them in another data set. Ask yourself the same questions, but in another data set. By doing so, you're doing what? You are practicing. So let me open the class notes. From there, I think we'll be done. Please go and do these questions now. If you need another day for consultations, if you feel like the ones that you are having are not enough, please communicate with your class rep. I'll create time to see you guys. So if you feel like it's not enough, let's talk, guys. Things are not looking good. I don't have to pretend. Things are not looking good. Because this thing of saying I didn't fail alone, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, guys. When you're joining the university, you didn't know your friend, isn't it? Some of you, most of you, you met from ShopRite or from whatever library. You didn't know that person, isn't it? So when you fail, don't say no. I'm not feeling the pain alone. Even so and so is feeling the pain. No, talk about yourself only. So I said, you see this question. If you check, I only calculated what? I only calculated the model for you. I only calculated the model for you. So what you can do, you take the very same question, create questions for yourself. The first question is the first part is solved. The model is there. What else can you do with this type of data set? Construct an ANOVA table. Use the t-test. Use the what? Partial F. Partial, I think it will be difficult for you because now you have three independent variables. Find the confidence interval for the betas. Find R squared. Everything that we have covered so far, apply those stuff in this for this data set. Same applies to what? To this one, this data set. I only calculated what? I only calculated the model for you. Find the other stuff. Find the model. Find what? Test for the overall model. Test for each coefficient. Practice this method so that whenever we meet next week, you know that whatever I told you for so far, you understand. Because if you want to wait to try to cover all these things 2 days before the test, you will have a problem. So please, guys, go and try to solve these problems and change your the way you are doing things. So Mr. Chabalala is here to confirm what I was telling you, that things are not looking good. So change the way you are doing your things. Please, you cannot keep on, because now I know someone told me that the issue is network. I understand, but I don't believe that majority of the students, the issue is network. Some of them, I meet them on the corridor. I see the way they look at me, that these ones are my students, these ones. The way you look at me, I can tell that, oh, when you didn't come to my class. So please, yes, Mr. Chavalala, to add on what is happening on the test. So if you don't change the mentality, you won't reach the promised land. Yes, Mr. Chavalala. If you have something for Mr. Chavalala, please, he's here. Yes, leadership, Sibula. Mr. Chavalala will respond to whatever you want to ask me.
Good afternoon, guys. Mr. Sibula, you are recognized.
Semalulek.
Yes.
On that question paper on Roman figure 4, where I'm required to find the partial coefficient of determination. Am I looking for r squared x1 given x2, or for both x2 given x1 and?
It's not for there, it's for both.
Okay. See.
Yes, but sometimes I will be specific that or calculate for this one, like what I did with the partial F test. For that partial F test, I don't need you to do everything. I only need you to find what x1 given x2. But now, yes, Mr. Chavalala, with the remaining minutes, you can discuss. You can even direct the questions to him. It's here for you guys.
Afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon, sir.
How are you doing? I'm back. We spoke yesterday, and I'm back again, trying to understand what's the problem. Let's leave the issue of marks not being enough, because we over-explained that yesterday. I can confirm that we are not going to get more than 20% pass rate from the entire class. 291 wrote. I can confirm that less than 40 are going to pass. So we want to know so that we can assist you. We want to know so that we can assist you. So please don't lie, because if you say things just to please others, then you are making it difficult. So please be honest with us so that we can be able to help you. I'm listening, guys. What's the problem? Or what was the problem? Was the paper difficult, or what? You can be specific to say question 2.1 or question 2a was difficult, or you did not understand 1, 2, 3. Maybe next time when I said, or when we set question, we will know that we should not take this direction, because maybe you don't understand when things are asked in that manner. So please talk to us. I don't want to call you guys by names, because it will seem like I'm referring to someone that you did not do well, and so forth. What's happening? Silo, you are the last rep. I can call you by a name. What's happening?
Sir, myself, I think that, okay, like, since we all don't see things the same, and we are living in the world of chances. So I'm thinking that it would be appropriate for us to consider another form of assessment, given that the proportion that is significant, it is not
I don't understand. Can you please be specific when you say we should consider another way of, can you please be specific?
meaning that say helping us with another test that probably it can be optional or an assignment of some sort, quiz.
No, you are still going to have an assignment and a quiz. We discussed that yesterday. You are telling us that you were not in class yesterday. We discussed that yesterday. And again, like I said yesterday, I can prepare a test today and give it to you guys tomorrow. You are not going to pass. People were not writing anything. That's why it's easy to mark your scripts. That's why we are not taking time. People are not writing anything. So even if we can give you a test tomorrow, you are not going to write anything. And we want to understand what was the problem. Was the paper difficult? And because people don't know like obvious things. Obvious things. We say what is the find the expected value of MSE. We even proved it in class that that is unbiased. So it means when we say find that, we want sigma, and sigma was given as the variance of E, which was 10. You just copy and paste, you are not calculating. People are not getting that. So we are worried. We want to understand what's happening, what's the problem. So even if we can give another assessment, you guys are not going to pass because you are not writing anything. Go to the link. Madam Class Rep, I will recognize you, Sohadla Braga, after. I want to hear from the lady. What's the problem?
Yes, sir. No, the test was fair, but yeah.
Okay. Sohadla Braga, you are recognized. I got the message, ma'am. Sohadla Braga, you are recognized.
Yes, honestly, yes, the test was fair. It's just that it's been long without us writing on campus. So we were frustrated or very serious, but then that was an eye opener. So legal Garfa test, still conclude our don't conclude that we will fail. This time around, I think we'll do that.
The problem is you are not writing anything. That's why we're worried. That's why I'm assuming. Sorry for making this assumption. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Question one, they're getting it. That's why I'm saying even if we can give them another test by the look of things, because they are not right. If you were writing something, maybe I will say this group understand theory or they understand application. You understand? So that we know that no, the next paper we should take this direction. It must be only application or theory or you only driving. But
at least
you are not writing anything.
Like just try us. This time around we will write something because now we have an idea. Maybe it's just because it's been long without writing on campus.
Let us first understand the problem before we can go to that option of having an optional or special test. Let us understand the problem. What's the problem? Because like believe me,
Yes.
from the look of things, believe me, I get what you are saying, and you are speaking for yourself. I get that, but generally, if I can show you the scripts, you will understand what I'm saying. if I can show you the scripts, you will understand what I'm saying. We want to know the problem so that we can assist.
Okay,
Giving
so
an optional or a special
Sir.
test at this
Sir.
moment is not
Sir.
an option. Yes, yes, I will recognize you. It's not an option because we don't know what's the problem, the real problem. We don't know what's the real problem because you wrote other test before this one. You understand? You wrote other test before this one. So it's not like this was the first test this semester. You had 2 or 3 tests before this one. That's why we are saying what was the problem. Yes, you are recognized.
Afternoon, sir. Manyama speaking, sir. Sir, I think the problem which you are facing as students is that we are faced with this online learning which we don't know the end of it, sir. We are expected to write on campus, so even us, we want that moderate of attending at campus. Since we want to engage with you so that we understand every time. We think like, oh, if we are online and we ask you many questions, there you find we chow them at the time, we eat time. But if we are on contact learning, after lesson, you are available. We can work with you, ask you as many questions as we like. But once the session is off, we can't call you and ask you about this question.
Thank you, thank you. Let me respond. One, I understand the issue of contact classes, but the other part, I don't agree because even if it was a venue based, after class, I will have to go to the office, and you cannot come if it's not the consultation slot. That one is not. We cannot say the consultation because I'm always available in the office during the consultation time. But the issue of contact classes, that one maybe I agree with you, but the issue of consultation, that one cannot be correct. So I understand that one, just that we don't have control over. So when we submit the marks, we'll write a report. So we will indicate the point that you just highlighted. We don't have control over the mode of delivering these lectures. So we don't have control over that. I want to respond to Matloga. Matloga is saying the formulas are too many. Matloga, again, it's not the issue of formulas. There are questions. Let me give you an example with question 1B or question 1A, Roman figure 2. It was a true or false question. We give you an SSE of negative. You say that is true. How can you sum a squared value and you get a negative value? You say that is true. So it's not about the issue of formulas. People cannot interpret beta 1. So it's not about the issue of formulas. I get what you are saying, but it's not about the issue of formulas. The things that you are writing there, like people are just writing Roman figures and leave the answer book like with nothing. They are not writing anything. So we can discuss the issue of formulas and so forth. And on that one, Matuka, you are not going to win because we are deriving these formulas. Otherwise, if you say it's formulas, it means we are not going to set anything. Because for me to set, I have to ask you to derive beta 1, for example. So if you don't know how to derive beta 1, then we're not going to set anything. And I don't understand because you did your second level. It was theory of distribution. It was driving everything there. So we are doing the same. You don't, like, let me tell you the truth now. You guys, you don't attend classes. You don't want to study. You want to wait until you are going to write. And it cannot work like that. You cannot memorize those things. That's why people, when we say derive using the maximum likelihood, I give you a specific model. You use the one in the guide because you memorize. If you drive with beta 0 and you are given a value there, there's no beta 0 there, you are given a specific value. So one can tell that people are not understanding what they are doing. It was wrong. You cannot even, what you are doing now, you are exposing yourself. What you were doing, it was a crime. For you to refer, it's a crime. It's not allowed. If you were caught referring, you were going to be charged. So you are now you are telling us that you were cheating. So guys, we are just worried because we don't celebrate when you guys fail, you know. We are saying this so that we can at least assist each other. So even if you keep quiet or you lie, it's not like somehow it's affecting us, it's affecting you, and we are worried. And we are worried because some of you are here, you are given a chance to complete this year. Things are not looking good. They are going to suspend you next year and so forth. So you have to think about all these things. So when you were registering in January, you appealed, saying that no, they should give you a chance to finish. And you are wasting that chance. And we are not going to force you to pass, like I said yesterday. So if you don't want to do your part, we are not going to force you to pass. Masindi, let me say maybe by Monday. So I'm not saying but maybe by Monday you get your scripts. We are still like now we are engaging with you. You didn't get them. No, the thing is we don't want to return the scripts without understanding the problem. So Mr. Malek is saying I should tell you that by Tuesday they must. But myself, I'm not convinced because I have the scripts. I have the scripts. Maybe we are left with less, like we can finish before 5 today, but we don't want to give you without understanding the problem. That one must be clear. Yes, Matume.
Okay, sir. Excuse me, I'm on a hold. Some of us from 2020, like
Who's talking? Because I know Schotlabrak and you are not Schotlabrak.
it's machine. So I agree in kikile out
Okay.
and link it to my, so I cannot log in.
Okay. I know John. So I know you are not John.
So
You said ish, madam.
I'm still listening.
oh really? Agree from 2020 we were not familiar with this thing of writing on campus. So it's now a struggle because we are still adjusting to it. Is that why you're saying? If maybe you can give us another test, we will perform that because now our that was an eye opener. And besides that, it is difficult.
I get what you are saying, you know. I think Mr. Malek mentioned something yesterday that you guys, you don't need a special test to qualify. You still have a chance to qualify for the exam. So before we go there, now for now, we are interested. Like, let me say this, ne? I'm not saying this is what I'm going to do or what I have done before. Yes. There's a quiz coming on the 19th. Let's prove it there. So if indeed you guys are serious, we'll see it there. Then that's when we'll say we can maybe think of something, because it's not nice. It's depressing to be making things like wrong things. It's not nice. We don't enjoy. And when you are marking and this person was attending, it's too much. The pain that we are causing us, guys. So you must also think for us, please. You will kill us of other tag. Please. Because when you know the person, that this person is attending and it's not writing anything or it's writing some wrong stuff there, it's depressing. So please, please prove us wrong on the 19th, then we'll talk.
Well, they want you to start taking medication. They want you to start taking medication.
We'll work on that. I don't know what happened because our halls, I think they've installed watches in the halls. I don't know what happened there. I was not there. So hopefully when you write the second test, that one will be sorted out.
The thing what type?
Yeah.
Display.
Yeah. And you said it, yes.
I know.
But we'll take care of that one. I think it's.
Yeah, it's almost time up. I know. I just wanted them to complete whatever issues they were having from yesterday.
So it's fine, guys. Let's meet on. You have a class on Thursday.
Yes, I have a class. Two classes. Thursday morning.
I will come back on Thursday. After giving you the scripts, I will come to highlight some things there. So I feel like we have to give you the scripts first. Then I will come and highlight the mistakes that you made. There are those who made mistakes. There are those who did not know anything. They didn't write anything. So I will come to highlight the mistakes on Thursday. But please, guys, take these things serious. You did something today with Mr. Malek. Go and attempt those things. Check if you understand them. Don't wait until the 18th because we are writing on the 19th. Because if we do that, you will regret. Like I said, we are not going to lower the standard. We are not going to lower the standard because we want to accommodate you. You understand? We are not going to do that. You have to meet us halfway. You have to do your part. Then we will assist you. But if you just relax, then we are making these things difficult for us. Thank you, guys. Let me finish marking these scripts. We'll meet next week. Enjoy the weekend.